to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Mahawakachodash, Yahweh, which is the one true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahawashi, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one true name is Yahawashi. I would like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I've learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, and shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Arazakah from the servants of Yahweh Yahawashi Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much this lesson is going to be entitled as Endure. All right. Our main goal is to endure. All right. We're going to go through a lot of afflictions and trials and tribulations in these mortal bodies. All right. All the way until Yahawashi come back. But we got to be able to endure these afflictions and endure, this captivity that we're in. All right. It's hell on this side. It's horrible being here. But hey, brothers, it's going to be all worth it when Yahawashi comes back. Lord willing, we are the elect to be delivered. So, this is going to be titled as Endure, man. Endure, hardships, This is James 1 and 12. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. It says, blessed is the man that endureth temptation. All right, and we got to endure temptation. Now, for those that's new in this truth, we get out the meaning for temptation. It says temptation, the desire to do something, especially something wrong or unwise. Right. We're going to deal with temptation, and the Lord is going to try you individually as an Israelite man, a so-called Negro, Hispanic, Native American Indian. You're going to deal with temptation. Temptation can be anything. It can be, the Most High can plague you with a sickness. Like for myself, I had pink eye and I had a bad strep throat, and I still was teaching through that sickness, but the Lord healed me. Within 4 days, I was back to normal. So that was my temptation. You can get temptation with even being sick. That's how the Lord tries us. He tries us in many different aspects. It don't even have to just be financially. It could be mentally. It could be sick. It could be sickness. It could be spiritually. Whatever it is, the Lord will try you to see if you will still do his will. This is James 1 and 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried on what? Your faith. You're going to be tried. It says, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Right. And we are enduring through all of this, because we're trying to endure unto the end. All right. And if you a Jake that can't handle temptation, then maybe you're not of the elect. Maybe you was just the called and not the chosen. And that's something that, you want to work on with yourself, is ask the Lord to keep you strong in the truth, and when you're going through temptation or whatever it is, cry out to the Lord to ask him to deliver you out of that particular situation. All right. Because you're being tried on your faith. This is James 1 and 2. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations. Right. Because you're going to be tried in diverse temptations. All right. It could be many different things. Verse 3, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. And you're going to be tried on your faith. All right. You're going to be tried on your faith. And that word patience, it goes into the meaning of consistency or endurance. So you got to be consistent in this truth. No matter what is thrown at you, you can't let nothing stop you from glorifying Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi. That's the whole point on being a soldier in this truth. Verse 4, it says, but let patience have her perfect work. It says, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. And that's how you got to be. You got to have your mind focused on the Lord. All right. And you want to be, I was speaking to one of my dear beloved brothers, we were having a barbecue, and he said something that really hit my spirit. And he said, that's why, whatever, that I have, I'm very grateful with it. Being in shade, being cool, you get, you have water, you're able to buy yourself something to drink or whatever it is. Be grateful about that, man. And that really hit my spirit. I was just like, I really looked at that, And shout outs to my beloved brother too. This is 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. It says, there have no temptation taking you, but such as is common to men. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. Right. The Lord is never going to give you too much that you can't handle, but he's going to push you and try you just enough to try you. He's not going to give you too much that you can't handle. He's just going to try you. He's going to push you to give you just enough to try you. All right. The Lord knows how to try you according to your own measure as an Israelite man. It says, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Right. That ye may be able to bear it. So the Lord is never going to give you too much that you can't handle, but he's just going to push you just enough to try you on your faith. And the Lord will allow Satan to mess with you. The Lord will send Satan after you. All right. And you got to know when you're being tried, you know. That's why the scriptures say in James 1 and 2, it says, my brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations. All right. So you want to rejoice in that, because that lets you know what? That the Lord is dealing with you. All right. And this is Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And that's the main point. We're trying to endure until the very end. And this precept also goes into Jacob trouble, Lord willing, if we are in that time, or we are around in that time, all right, of Jacob trouble, that you endure into the very end, because you got to go through Jacob trouble before we could be saved. We got to go through Jacob trouble. All right, we got to go through Jacob trouble, because you're going to be tried on your faith. So Lord willing, for myself first and foremost, or any brother out there tuning into this video, or any elder out there, that the Lord keeps us in the right spirit, keep us in the same spirit. He gives us the same spirit we have now, to endure those afflictions, because those are going to be hard times. But it says, Matthew 24:13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we're trying to endure, trying to make it to the end. All right. And yep. This is Yapa. This is the spirit. This is James 5 and 11. And this is how we know, that we are to endure the trials that the Lord put upon us, the trials and tribulations, the temptation. We are to endure it, because this is what happened to Job. Look at Job. All right. This is James 5 and 11. It says, behold, we count them happy which endure. All right. It says, ye have heard of the patience of Job. Because Job went through a lot. When you read the book of Job, he went through a lot. His children was put to death. The Lord put judgment on his children. His children was put to death. He lost all his wealth. He lost everything. The Lord allowed Satan to mess with him. The Lord sent Satan to mess with Job. All right. To try Job on what? His faith. And he was patient. He was patient through all of it. He was consistent to the very end. And the Lord gave him what? Double. All right. Satan submitted Job with boils from the crown of his head down to his foot. The Lord allowed him to do all that to try Job. All right. And it's the same way with us. You're going to be tried in this truth. If you a Jake that's believe in your own mind, well, I ain't going to be tried like that. Well, you don't know. The Lord does try you. And if you're not being tried right now, or you haven't been tried and you've been in the truth for years, then you need to think about that. You need to wonder if the Lord is dealing with you. Because according to Hebrews 12 and 6, all the way down to verse 9, the Lord chastises who he loves. So you want to think about that if you're an individual that's saying right now, or you're thinking in your head, well, I ain't went through nothing, I'm good. You should be worried about that, because that could mean that the Lord's not dealing with you. All right, because the Lord chastises who he loves. The Lord tries who he's dealing with. So when you come into this truth, proclaiming to be a prophet or to be a man of the Lord is going to put you through tremendous different obstacles in this truth, regardless if you believe it or not. James 5 and 11, behold, we count them happy which endure. And when you go into the meaning of that word endure, see, it says endure, remain, existence. All right, remain in existence, last. All right, remain in existence. But it also means to suffer. All right, when you endure. All right, it also means to suffer. And I'll probably get that out in a minute. But I'll read this again. This is James 5 and 11. It says, behold, we count them happy which endure. It says, ye have heard of the patience of Job. Right, because Job went through a lot. He was rewarded at the end. His woman told him to give up on the Lord and die. you know. But Job still stayed faithful to the Lord. It says ye have heard of the patience of Job and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. See? So the Lord rewarded Job double. All right? And that's how we are to be, man. That's the whole point. All right, and that's what it's all about. And I'm gonna get the act go into the meaning. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. So hey, man, it's all horrible here. It's vexing as shit, man. It's miserable. But hey, brothers, this is just temporary. This is not forever, man. And what's going to be on that other side is way beautiful than here, man. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. And to the next time I say, shalom.
No, I got it.